how common stuff in your kitchen or pantry can be used for creative brain games with your kids. Check out these items. They are probably somewhere in your home, right? Find out how you can use them to create games that will challenge your kids. That's coming up after the break.
So it might be hard to keep your kids focused during this extra time at home and also with limited interaction with their peers. So I talked to an expert who says it might be as easy as using candy, bottle caps, and blocks.
What do you recommend for parents who are at home who are struggling to really sharpen their kids' brains right now?
That's a great question. And what we're seeing more and more is that families are they're digging out the old games from the game closet, which is a great start. But you want to do something a little bit more creative without breaking the bank, because a lot of our families are also struggling with income. And what I'm going to show you today is what you can do with objects you have around your house. You don't need to go buy $20, $30 games. You don't even need to have a board game. You can use what you have around the house and keep your brain sharp.
I love this because it's things that you already have there, because you don't want to go out right now either. So what do you have in front of you? What are you showing us today?
So the first thing I tell people is go to your drawers in your kitchen, in your junk drawer. We all have that junk drawer in our kitchen, and pull random things out of the junk drawer. I have a number of different random things: a glue stick, I have a funnel, glasses, a nutcracker, tape, a key. And what you can do with these items is you might think to yourself, okay, what are we going to do with these random items? Well, there's a number of things you can do. Number one, you could actually take them all, put them in a bag, dump them out, and have the child alphabetize the items. And this gives you executive function. It helps you with your alphabet. It helps you with processing speed, helps you with planning and organizing. Another thing you can do with all of the items is you could actually tell a story. So let's pick up a random item and say, okay, I was hungry, so I decided to get some ice cream. And I wanted to have some nuts on my ice cream, so I got the nutcracker and cracked some nuts on my ice cream.
Very good. Yes, and these are things we can all do. Everyone can participate.
At any point in time around the house, everybody can go get 3 items, and they can be as random as you want them to be until still try to tell the story.
Right.
So another thing that you can do is I have created 2 grids on 2 pieces of paper. I just used a ruler and a Sharpie, and I have 6 squares on each one. I took chess pieces because most families have chess sets. You can take any items you have. You just have to have 2 of each. And one person is showing what you want to do is replicate. So if I cover this up, I move my pieces around. I'm going to move my pieces around on this side. Okay. Now I lift it up and let you look at it for 3 seconds. And now you have to replicate what I did on this side without looking. This is a game that really is visual processing. It helps with memory. It helps with processing speed. It helps also with divided attention because you're having to pay attention to 2 different things at the same time.
Right.
Another game I've used is Skittles.
I'm excited I saw the Skittles. I said, what are we doing with the Skittles?
I know, everyone's new. I say you can use Skittles, you can use M&Ms, you can use 4 different colors of Legos, you can use 4 colored goldfish. It doesn't really matter, you just need 4 colors.
Okay.
And you can even go up to 5 or 6 colors. And the idea here is to do Skittles Sudoku. So I've set up the table here with 4 of the colors. And what you need to do then is figure out where are we going to put the other colors on the board such that each row and each column has different set of colors all the way across. But you're trying to create a 4x4 with the Skittles. And it's fun. And I usually use Skittles versus M&Ms because Skittles don't melt in your hands.
Right. All right. What's last there, Maureen?
So another thing that we have is a deck of cards. With a deck of cards, you can do so many different things. You don't have to play a full card game. A lot of parents kind of groan at the idea of, okay, I have to teach the rules and I have to do all that. Well, you can do something as simple as sort the cards by color, sort the cards by suit. You can sort by 1 to 5, 6 to 10. A great game to do with this as well is you can do calculations. Here, if I just set down a card, I have a 4. I'm now going to add 4 to each of these cards down the columns.
You have a variety of games where some can be played alone, some are for the whole family.
Exactly, and you can time yourself in terms of how long it takes to sort the cards. You can even make it more difficult and set up each other for more challenging things. Like if I wanted to do something where I have to add the first two, subtract the third, and multiply by the fourth.
Right, get creative.
And get creative, and then put down another 4 cards, another 4 cards, another 4 cards, and see how quickly you can get through the entire deck.
That would definitely work your brain. For these tips and so much more, check out our webpage, WUSA9.com/greatday.